In this video, we'll be going through the 50, 30, 20% budgeting rule and assessing if it's a rule people should be following today. The 50, 30, 20% budgeting rule states that you should spend 50% of your income for your needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% for your savings and debt repayment. The budgeting rule came from the book The Ultimate Lifetime Money Plan by Elizabeth Warren and her daughter to provide an easy formula for budgeting. So what type of expenditure is typically captured under each category? 50% for your needs means your living expenses, which includes rent or mortgage, insurance, transport, essential clothing, food, gas, electric. 30% for your wants captures desirable expenditure which you could cut back on, which includes holidays, eating out, hobbies, entertainment and shopping trips. And 20% is for savings or paying off debt, and this includes emergency fund contributions, regular pension contributions, paying off debt like your credit card or other loans you have taken out. Although it seems a balanced approach, there are challenges with this rule, and it all depends on a person's circumstances. If you live in a high cost living area, the 50% for your needs might not be realistic, especially if your salary is relatively low and given rent or mortgage payments have dramatically increased. You may be high in debt and need to pay off faster as the interest payments are significant, or you might have not considered your pension contributions until you are much older, which means the 20% allocation is unrealistic. You also might interpret your needs as going out with your friends, shopping, holidays, which means the 30% might not be enough. The 50, 30, 20% budget rule was published in 2005. Let's see how relevant it is today. I have used the average 2024 UK household budget as outlined by Nimble Fins. As you can see, in 2024, the average person in the UK spends 72% of their income on their needs, which is 22% higher than the 50% needs goal. The average person in the UK spends 27% on their wants, which is close to the 30% goal, and only 1% on savings and debt, which is nowhere the 20% goal, and highlights that people are living paycheck to paycheck. As we have stated, that this is the average and everyone's circumstances will be different, and this is highlighted by the housing costs. The analysis showed that 70% on housing costs has a broad range. Those who own their house outright spend 2% of their budget on housing. Those in private rent spend 42% of their budget on housing. And those who own a mortgage spend 61% of their budget on housing. So should you follow the 50, 30, 20% budgeting rule? I would say no, because you need to determine your financial objectives first and then budget in accordance to those. Someone in their 20s would have a different financial objectives to someone in their 50s, and therefore their budget allocations will be significantly different. That's it for this one. Hope to see you in the next one.